Chapter 196. Rather than the spider, it's the ant. I dig the hole diligently. Because I drank with Giri Giri, a day was wasted pointlessly. After I was dead drunk, I noticed that the fight with the Demon King and the Earth Dragons was finished. The Demon King, who wandered around the bottom layer for a while, starts moving upwards afterwards. As for the root, it seems to clash with the Queen in Charge. Because I've already told her to Queen in Charge she would escape skillfully. Queen in Charge has already recovered to the extent that she can use transfer. That's why I restarted making the preserved food after being interfered by Giri Giri, while paying attention to the Demon King's movement, the sea fishing. Did Giri Giri warn them? After that, I was not able to catch a water dragon. I was able to catch the water drakes in large quantities, though. Oh, yes. Although I only caught water drakes and water dragons so far, when I catch it in large quantities again, there are pure marine products that are not water drakes among them. Somehow, it's only the water drakes bite the lure frequently because they are carnivores. It seems that there are also normal fishes. The number of hits is considerably low, though. Like that, if I made full use of the fire magic and smoked the quantity of foods, well, I'll only soak it in the seawater suitably and smoked it. It's a fake smoking. I have not done any smoking before, and I don't know the way to do it too, so I only do something that feels like it. Yes, and what I should give priority more than the taste is the preservability. In addition, if it lasts to some extent, I won't get an upset stomach by the effect of the gross feeder title. If it starts rotting, I can just exchange it each time. Thus, I place the completed pseudo-smoked foods in the bases suitably. The number of bases has already exceeded 2 digits. It's 7 places that I've dug various places suitably. 7 isn't 2 what? 1 under the town, 3 in the Yellow Gate Labyrinth. As for the Yellow Gate Labyrinth, with the idea of its darkest under the lamppost. Although I chose the town because there's a reason, the others are really simply chosen. I guess that's the darkest under the lamppost is like a phrase. I've never heard it before, but that interests me. I dig and made it into a base with the feeling of, around here is fine. And in order to increase the number of bases even more, I'm digging now. However, this time, I'm a little interested in something, so I'm not digging suitably. The place where I am now is the place advanced straight all the way after going out of the Yellow Gate Labyrinth. With the purpose of base making and expanding the range of my action, I try to go to the place where I haven't gone so far. And so, although I searched for a good place to be made as a base, something strange was caught in detection. There was a space in the underground. There's a considerable depth, and the length seems to be quite long somehow. Because it's beyond the soil, as expected, even the detection doesn't grasp it very well. I, who was driven by interest, dig a hole heading towards that hollow. However, the detection is convenient again. Although I'm heading to a hollow this time, I can't dig up a hot spring depending on how I... Can I dig up a hot spring depending on how I use this? That might be good. Although I don't mind it when I was a complete spider, I am driven by the desire to take a bath now that the human was added. When you say that I'm saying this because I smell it, although there's no such smell from the spider body, there's a smell from the human body. Perhaps I think that the ways of metabolism are different between the spider and the human. That's why I don't mind it so far, but I feel a little of wanting to take a bath. I don't think that the enhanced smell was useful in such a place. Although there's also a smell from the spider body, it's a smell different from the human body. Although a normal human would not know what smell it is that, if it's the owner of the sense of smell at the same level as a dog, it might know the difference. Well, that's if I can find it, though. There's no way a hot spring will be here conveniently. Now, let's go to the mysterious hollow. Even if I say that, I already arrive. I penetrate the hole that I dug, and connects it with the hollow. The inside was a circular tunnel approximately 3 meters in height, and so the innumerable eyes that pierced me who appeared from the ceiling. It's the ants. Well, I knew it, though. While I was digging, I understood that there's something by detection. Apparently, here is the nest of the ant monsters. The ants, approximately 2 meters in length, looked up at me. It's the appraisal result. Apparently, these guys are the species called Ephegoth. It's a name that makes me recall the bees that were in the Yellow Gate Labyrinth. Fingigoth. Oh yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the bee's name was Fingigoth, isn't it? I actually just remembered. I think it was relatively recently, because they fought him in the when Shun and Co. went through. The status is somehow similar. However, these guys have neither the poison stinger nor the flight. Instead, they have a skill called acid attack. In addition, they seem to be able to use the soil magic impudently. Well, so what? Even if they have a geographical advantage in the numbers, their strength with me is too different. If such thing appears on the ground in large quantities, it will be a pinch for the humans. Quick annihilation and suppression completed. Although there were evolved individuals like bodyguards and the queen ant in the depths of the nest, I clear them up all at once. While snitching food occasionally, I decide to use this place as one of the bases, as as it is because I obtained large quantities of food here. I stuffed the corpses of the ants into the wide space where the queen ant was and laid the eggs there. With this, there's no need to worry about the food here. There's no need to make a base by myself purposely, and both food and experience points are obtained. Rather than killing 2 birds with 1 stone, I'm killing 3 birds with 1 stone. If I happen to find a similar ant's nest, I will attack it assertively. So now she's just going around destroying just like ant populations as well as sea life, just ravaging the lands. Amazing. I mean, she's killing like the really dangerous sea monsters. Like there are fish, but I doubt anybody actually goes fishing, because there's a lot of dangerous sea monsters, and she's dealing with that at least. Whatever.